Hi, I'm Dr. Stacy Perez. Welcome to our open house for Classical Academy High School Personalized Learning Campus. I have two parts in today's video. First is going to be an 8-minute clip so you can see our campus, and then I will move into our orientation.
Classical Academy High School Personalized Learning Campus. My name is Lindsay Williams. I'm the activities coordinator here. And so I plan all of your fun stuff, all of your dances and all that kind of stuff. So I wanted to show you around our campus. This is our front desk area. When you first walk into campus, you'll meet Joe Milo. Say hi, Joe. He's one of our security guards. And normally our front desk receptionist is here, but this is not her, obviously. But this is basically our front area. This is our little snack bar that we have. So if you guys want to grab a snack between classes, this will be open when we open up on campus. And yeah, let me show you around. So this is the band room where our marching band meets, and that includes studio students and students of the Personalized Learning Campus. We have a very large band. They do competitions and they do all the football games and all that fun stuff. We also have guitar class in here, as well as AP music theory, that kind of stuff. Mr. Robeson teaches those. So yeah, it's pretty cool. All right, let me show you guys some of our classrooms that we have. All right, so this is one of our English classrooms. We have workshops here at the Personalized Learning Campus, so that means that you can come on campus 2 days a week for those classes if you would like. And you can kind of build your schedule how you want. Dr. Perez is going to tell you all about that, but if you wanted to come in here for workshops, you would be able to. This is one of our English classrooms. Miss Hodo teaches in here, and she's got a nice little comfy reading corner, which is great. Yeah, so classrooms. All right, guys, so we're upstairs now. This is our main auditorium area. This is where we have all of our dances, all of our assemblies, fun stuff like that. This is also where the drama class meets. So if you'd like to do drama, they get to practice here on the stage. And right now we kind of have it set up for social distancing, so it looks a little bit, you know, structured, but typically we would just be having everyone in here hanging out. And we have our own homecoming, we have our own prom, and we also have other fun activities throughout the year that we like to plan for you guys special. Yeah. So this is our big auditorium area. All right, guys, so this is the SDL, which stands for Student Directed Learning. So this is where you would come, you would grab a Chromebook, you would do some work. This is if you have time in between classes that you don't have anything scheduled and you want to get some work done. This is where you would come. There's always a staff member in here to help you guys, and they can help you with work or help you open content assessments or fun stuff like that. So yeah, this is the SDL. I wanted to show you guys our super cool robot arena that we have here. Just want to let you guys know we do have our own robotics team, which is awesome. And we have a ton of other activities and clubs that you can participate in. Students can start clubs, or there's a bunch of clubs that already exist. We have like the environmental club, and we have an art club and a book club. Lots of fun activities you guys can participate in here on the Personalized Learning Campus. Hey guys, welcome to our STEM building. This is where all of your science and math classes are going to be, so come on, follow me. We got a mural in progress here. So this is where all of your math classes and science classes are going to be. As you guys know, we do have workshops, so that means that you can choose to come on campus for certain days of the week. And if you do choose to come on campus, you would have workshops here where you'd have hands-on learning with different labs and activities for those classes. Thank you guys so much for joining us on our little tour of the Personalized Learning Campus. We really hope that you consider joining us next year. Hopefully it'll look a little bit different with all the kids and all the fun happening. But yeah, we'd love to have you become a Cayman. See you later.
Great, so thanks for Lindsay for that. I'm now going to pull up my presentation, if you can give me just a quick moment for that. Excellent. So Classical Academy High School. Like I said, I'm Dr. Stacy Perez. I'm the principal at our Personalized Learning Campus. Classical Academy High School has 2 campuses. They're both a few blocks from each other. We have the Studio Campus, which is a more traditional campus, and then the Personalized Learning Campus is what I'm going to talk about. On the Personalized Learning Campus, we actually have 3 different programs that can be blended. It is a true personalized learning program. This picture was taken, oddly enough, on March 13th, so the actual day of our shutdown. That morning, before we knew we were going to be shut down, I felt like we were the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. So this rainbow just came down on our building, and who knew what was going to come up after that. But this is our location. We're on Woodward. We are next to the middle school across from Grape Day Park. And like I said, just a few blocks away from the Studio Campus. This is our team. We have 16 teachers, 42 team members, all very supportive here just to support students. We have 16 classrooms, so every teacher has their own classroom where they hold workshops. Those are 3 days a week. And this picture was actually taken on, we were going on a team building activity last year. So this is pre-COVID, but same team, everybody's excited and ready for the 2021-22 school year. This is our self-directed learning center, as Lindsay had pointed out. So this kind of has a library feel to it. This is where you can get announcements, hear about clubs, get your work done. It's just a great study time. If you need Wi-Fi, this is where you'd go, or if you have a break in your classes where you don't have a workshop one period, you could go to this area and work on work. The self-directed learning center is open from 8 to 3, and that's when we actually have a team member up there that can open content assessments. And I'll get into that later, but I just want to see the colors and the upstairs, those nice wide open windows is really neat. So here are our personalized learning options. We have 3-day workshops. So workshops are actually a class. So it supports your online platform. Students come in Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday if they sign up for those workshops. We also have distance learning options. So virtual, online, distance learning, where students don't have to be on campus, but they can still get their coursework done remotely. We also have independent study, which is our traditional homeschool program where the parent is the primary educator, and they pick the curriculum and they actually teach it to their student. We have articulated classes with Palomar, which means some of our classes have been vetted through Palomar, and Palomar says that they are college level classes. So one example is our keyboarding class that freshmen can take. Any grade can take them, but you can start as a freshman. If you take that keyboarding, which is learning how to type class, and earn an A or a B, you actually get Palomar credit on your transcript. We also have dual enrollment with Palomar and Maricosta colleges, where high school students can take college classes and they don't have to pay for those. We also have a partnership with UCSD. So we have a pre-college business program that exists, that has 3 classes. Students that take those 3 classes actually get a business certificate and a pre-college transcript from UCSD. And then we also have a partnership with UCSD for our SAT prep class. So just going into a little bit more detail, I explained the 3-day workshops. So the 3-day workshops are collaboration time, instruction, small groups, Socratic seminars, presentations. Those are taught by our credentialed teachers that oversee the online content. Students can pick up to 5 workshops, and those workshops take place Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. We also have the full online distance learning model. So that's the most flexible in the pacing and the schedule. Our platform does have a calendar, it does have goal setting, and it does have a line that moves that tells them due dates of when things are actually due, but there is a lot of flexibility in that. Our extracurricular activities, including dances, clubs, sports, musical theater, choir, band, those are open to all students no matter what program they're in. If they're in the studio program, at the personalized learning campus, independent study, or full online distance learning, they can participate in all those activities: prom, homecoming, football games, cheer, dance are just a few. Also, no matter what program they are in, you actually get the support of our credentialed teachers, our tutors, our academic coaches, our instructional aides, and our social emotional counselors. And then our 3rd program is independent study. That's parent-led. It's overseen by our educational specialist, Lori Briggs. And in that program, parents actually pick the curriculum that they're going to teach. They keep logs and records of those and then meet quarterly with Lori Briggs. This is one of our classrooms. This happens to be our Spanish classroom, but at this time, a business course was being taught in there. So all of our classrooms are pretty much double the size of a traditional classroom. We've knocked down walls and made them a lot larger. So there's room to move around the furniture, have different areas of the room for quiet time or collaboration time. And then we have all the technology there for a microphone, a television. Right now we can zoom in from the classroom, but we've got lots of different availability. And most of our classrooms have whiteboard tables. So the students can actually take notes on the whiteboard table, take a picture of that to put into their notebook, and lots of flexible seating. So the way we deliver our content is through the Summit platform. And Summit's more than just an online platform. It's actually an approach to education. So there's 3 really big components that come into that we use. with the Summit platform. First is just the content. So all the content is available for students. They can see exactly what they need to do when they need to do it for the entire semester. So there's nothing hidden. There's no pop quiz at the end. They can see their content and they can map that out, how they need to complete that. Another big part of our approach to education is our one-on-one mentoring, and I'll talk about that in just a moment. And then it is project-based, so 70% of the students' grade is not based on a final exam. We don't have final exams, but it's based on their projects that they complete. So those projects are built over time. They have checkpoints that they're given feedback, and then when they finally turn in their final project is when they get their grade. I mentioned mentoring. So every student has a mentor. They meet with that mentor weekly for about 10 minutes. And that mentoring session starts with just some basic conversations. How are you? How was your soccer game? How's everything going? How's your new dog? And then talking about goal setting. I'll talk about that in the next slide. Students do have a calendar to set their goals, and they tell us how they're going to work for the week. When they meet for that 10-minute session, sometimes it's longer. Sometimes it's a quick check-in, but we do have that once a week mentoring to build a strong relationship with a trusted adult and get to know that student. Goal setting. So this is the window that comes up in the Summit Learning platform. It just looks like a blank weekly calendar. And students have all their courses loaded in there automatically. And then there's a drop-down menu that shows them what they need to complete. They just click on that and it sets it in their calendar. They can also move those goals, but this really tells us what they're doing each day so we can support that. If someone is going to take a content assessment or they're going to work on a checkpoint or a project, then the teacher can pull up the goal setting window and see that this is what the student wants to work on today. If they're prepared for something, they might bring their notes in, and then the teacher can better support them. But goal setting is a big part of our program with the mentoring. These are our cognitive skills. So Stanford University has identified 37 cognitive skills that students need to be successful in college and career and beyond. So I'll pick one: using sources. That's something that in traditional language, we might think of a works cited page. But in English, they're using sources to write a research paper. In history, they're using sources to create a project or find out data from history. So using sources is one of those cognitive skills that they will do over each individual course, and they'll practice those skills over and over again. It helps them master it. Here's our general information. We are closed to students on Mondays. That is a homeschool day. And when we ask students to set their goals, take notes, work through their content, work on their projects, just an independent day for them to be working at home. We are open Tuesday through Thursday from 7 a.m. to 4 p.m. Classes start about 7:45 and end at 2:45. We do have a little buffer there. The SDL closes at 3 o'clock. And most of our teachers are also coaches, so they're off to the fields or to the gyms about 3 o'clock, and we encourage students to get involved as well in those activities. Students can come on campus if they don't have workshops for self-directed learning, to complete coursework, support our activities. We have lots of fun activities, assemblies, things that happen on campus, and all students are invited to those. But we are a closed campus, so we ask that students not come on campus and then leave. Don't go to Starbucks and come back. Bring that Starbucks in the morning. So we do close the gates at 9 o'clock, and we leave them closed until 2:30 just for the safety of our campus. We are downtown, and our students do walk between the two buildings through the driveway, so we don't want traffic coming on campus, but we do have the gate that's open. We are closed during conferences, which traditionally happen in May. I'm sorry, we're closed for conferences, which happen once a quarter, and state testing, which happens in May. And we don't have final exams, so we do have a lot of assessments, but those assessments take place over time, not just one final exam at the end of the semester. So instead, we have an academic showcase. And here we have a picture of one of our academic showcases, which is when students come in to show off a project that they completed that they want or need extra credit for. So they talk about the habits that they used to create the project and the cognitive skills that they mastered. And then they present that project in a science fair format. and the students, they can choose one class to get that extra credit in, and that really shows our community, our teachers, our middle schoolers, our other sites, and our team exactly what students are completing, and we like to show that off. As far as questions and how to contact us, you are welcome to email me, Dr. Stacy Perez. I'm at sperez@classicalacademy.com. If you have questions about registration, please reach out to Mary Tanner. It's mtanner@classicalacademy.com, or use the phone number there on the screen just to give us a call. We're happy to help you. So that's my presentation for today. Thanks for attending our open house. Please go on the website, classicalacademy.com. Find our location, Classical Academy High School Personalized Learning Campus. Click on that. Over on the right-hand side are some tabs, and you can find the open house tab. That's where you'll find your lottery slip. So we hope that you'll join us for next year. We're excited to have you. Our lottery will be held next week, and then more information coming after that. Thank you so much. Take care.